Yeah,
It's Formula One, but not as we know it.
No, exactly.
Thank you for that, John.
All right.
Now, the rise of online influencers could leave children at risk of exploitation, according to a new report from MPs.
The Digital Culture, Media and Sport Committee has called on the government to strengthen employment and advertising laws to protect children. Our correspondent Tim Muffet has been to meet a group of young people to find out what they think.
Just one shot. That's the name of this training and mentoring programme for young footballers in North London.
It's a sport that I got into when I was younger and it's my favourite sport.
Just the passion about the game, the atmosphere.
And if you like football, inspiration and influence is all around.
Saka, Grealish, they inspire me because where they came from and now look at them.
From Liverpool, Luis Diaz. He be showing me that he can work hard and he can do little movements and things to get away from players.
But of course, it's not just footballers doing the influencing. There is now a huge, growing industry of promotion, marketing and sales on social media, fronted by people often paid to encourage you to do or buy something. Influencers.
One of the things that worries me with regards to children seeing things that they want to buy is whether or not a product is safe. And so I'm thinking more about things that you ingest, for example, so certain foods or even sort of diet and weight loss related products, protein shakes, that kind of thing. There are so many that we can think of. And I always worry whether influencers themselves have actually used them and tried them.
Would you buy something because someone said so on social media?
Maybe. If it got a lot of good reviews, then yeah, I would.
Would you buy something because someone on social media told you to?
And if I like the look of it and they show me and the description is good, then yeah.
I see it on social media, yeah, I want to have it.
A committee of MPs has been assessing the growing impact of influencers on platforms such as YouTube, TikTok and Instagram.
This cross-party House of Commons report surveyed more than 500 schoolchildren across Britain. Almost a third said they'd consider a job as an influencer when they grow up. Almost half said they'd bought a product or service after seeing it promoted by someone on social media.
But a study by the Advertising Standards Authority 2 years ago analysed more than 20,000 posts from more than 100 UK influencers. Of the posts considered to be marketing, the study found that only around a third were clearly labelled as adverts.
It seems that at the moment there is a real lackadaisical attitude towards letting viewers know what is an advert and what isn't an advert. And that has all sorts of dangers because basically it means that you can missell, it means you can misinform almost with alacrity. And also it means that younger viewers and younger children who are looking at influence can be, as I say, can be led down the wrong path and they can end up buying or being influenced in directions we would not wish them to be so.
So what do the coaches and mentors here make of the growing power of influencers?
On the negative side, we do have people that are out there just selling anything and everything. I've seen products that have got dangerous chemicals in there and people just promoting it because they're getting paid for it. I do believe the benefits are how young people are seeing success stories. I may not be good at maths and English, I may not be good in education, so what else can I do? Maybe I can go out there and share a positive message.
But I think the times have changed now there. We've got to kind of embrace having influence because it's a new way of connecting. It's a new kind of thing that we never had a couple of years ago.
You've got a social media presence. How do you make sure it's used in a positive way?
We incorporate a lot of mentoring.
O'Shea here from Just One Shot. I want you guys to come down, meet other ballers and talk football.
You know, we get boys who are signed, talking to our boys who are on trial, giving them tips, giving them advice, just building that connection.
Would you buy something because an influencer says so?
It is my decision whether I buy it or not. I wouldn't just buy the product depending on what influencer promotes it. But some people they can't control it as much if they see an influencer that they really like.
Would you want to be an influencer in the years to come?
Not particularly because of what they have to deal with behind the scenes.
Would you fancy being an influencer when you grew up?
Yeah, I would love to. If I was an influencer, I'd try to make the world a better place, try to influence more young people to grow up and be footballers.
The motivating factor behind an influencer can vary. But for many, transparency is key, so that everyone knows the score. Tim Muffet, BBC News.
Some good skills on display there.
Brilliant skills, yes.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a bit later in the programme as well.
It is